All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is July 1st, 2025. Gentleman day. That's me. It is July 25. And the fact of the matter is, it's another new high, another day, and then it's another day of talking about deporting Elon Musk. So, yes, we have the market. You're also going to get Jerome Powell today right at the bell. We even got a couple of things on trade deals and hearing about seeking phased-out deals and then the base tariff rate with the United Kingdom and the EU. We heard a little bit about that, but then the bill, the passage, getting all of that, and now a little bit more of a spat between Elon Musk and the president. That is leading us in here to the first day of July. So there shouldn't be much. You're going to get a little bit of data, but realistically, Powell here, this is going to be an opportunity to confirm or deny some of the rate cut stuff. And even then, I don't know if you saw my Twitter, Powell is going to be in a little bit of heat, you guys. I'm sad. I'm not going to lie to you, bro, because I like Powell. And I don't like Powell at times. It depends. You know, maybe we're all just bipolar with the Fed chair. But the fact of the matter is, Jerome Powell has now pretty much lied on the stand about renovation. So we're going to talk about that, but that's going to raise the heat there on Powell and Trump in that relationship. But other than that, my friends, welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to July, and I hope you're ready, baby. So good morning. What up, Orange Juice? What up, Gus Gods? Oh, he did bring it on himself. Farmer Jim, Ansel, Malcolm, Winning, Quick Jinkle. What up, baby? Kevin Flores, Kurt Barenthal. Oh, my goodness. Alex Enzo, Sean Mose, Tim Whitman, Gavin Sweeney, Lizzie, Scotty, Chris Saye, good morning. Bobby Haley, Bruce B, the Tiger Man, Mikey Taylor, Servant of Christ, good morning, baby. What up, Chris? What up, Anthony? Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Yasha. What up, Showraz? What up, Tyree? Todd, IPAC, Sean, Lucky Soldier. Good morning. Godfather Rocky Top. Hey, Ray Louise. Happy Canada Day. What up, B-Fire? What up, Canadians? We love you too. God bless you. What up, Jamar? Good morning. Seven Liga, Sage, Ramiro. Oh, my goodness. Chadadonia. Are you ready, bro? It's only Tuesday. It is only Tuesday, my friends. What up, Gravy? So, Chad, I hope y'all feeling good. I hope y'all feeling blessed. And here is Josh AI with the news. Good morning. Good morning.
Top overnight news, trade tariffs. U.S. officials scale back trade deal ambitions, seek narrower agreements to avert Trump tariffs. FT, EU seeks tariff relief in U.S. trade deal, expects asymmetry despite Trump's demands. Reuters, EU trade official heads to U.S. seeking deal to avoid Trump's tariffs by 9 July. Link Bloomberg. Trump threatens Japan tariffs amid rice export dispute. U.S. seeks trade deals post-holiday. Bloomberg Nikkei. Japan says won't sacrifice farm sector for tariff deal despite Trump rice complaints. Reuters FT. India and U.S. close to trade deal, aiming to avert Trump's tariff deadline. FT. Italy boosts U.S. soybean imports amid new trade task force. U.S. diversification efforts. Bloomberg. Mexico, Brazil seek deeper trade ties to expand beyond U.S. China markets. FT. Washington, Senate Republicans struggle to pass big, beautiful bill amid uncertainty and tight deadline. Link Reuters. Trump's $3, 3T tax bill faces Senate hurdles. Intra-party fights threaten passage. Bloomberg FT. Senator Blackburn withdraws support for AI moratorium compromise worked on with Senator Cruz. NY Times. The Hill. Link. Elon Musk threatens to spend heavily against Republican Congress members who backed Trump tax bill. Bloomberg. Trump calls for a review of Elon Musk's subsidies amid feud over U.S. spending bill. FT. Reuters. Axios. Trump claims failure to pass tax bill means 68% tax increase, largest in history. Fox News. Senate Republicans seek to ease wind and solar subsidy phase out, soften Trump-era tax plan. Bloomberg. Trump's bill slashes food aid, healthcare for poor. Experts warn of dire consequences for U.S. safety net. Axios. Central banks. Trump pressures Fed's Powell to drastically cut interest rates, accuses him of costing the U.S. a fortune. Axios. New York Times. Goldman Sachs forecasts 3 Fed interest rate cuts this year, citing labor weakness. Reuters, Lagarde says ECB to act forcefully on inflation amid global economic uncertainty. Bloomberg, ECB's Simkus says central bank hits inflation target, but euro strength in volatile markets. Cloud future outlook. Bloomberg. Reuters, ECB's Kazak says central bank likely to make minor changes to borrowing costs, a potential rate decrease possible. Bloomberg, ECB VP Guindos says euro above $1.20 could be tricky, current levels acceptable. Bloomberg, ECB's Nagel urges caution on inflation. Geopolitical risks loom over future rate decisions. Bloomberg, ECB's Escriva backs 2% inflation target, warns of Middle East conflict risks. Bloomberg, Olaf Slypen to lead Dutch central bank, expected to maintain successor ECB's NOTS policies. Bloomberg, BOE's Bailey flags softening labor market, global uncertainty hurting growth, hints at slowing pace of QT sales. Reuters. Bloomberg, economy, China's manufacturing returns to growth in June. Keixin PMI signals expansion after trade truce. CNBC. Reuters. Bloomberg, China resale home prices fall faster in June. Property market weakness persists. Reuters. Asian manufacturing slows further amid trade war. Tariff worries clouding future outlook. Bloomberg. Reuters. Japanese manufacturers' confidence rises. CapEx plans strong despite U.S. tariffs. BOJ to scrutinize. Reuters. Japan's tax revenues expected to hit record high, fueling debate on spending tax cuts. Reuters. Eurozone manufacturing shows signs of recovery. New orders stop declining after 3 years. Reuters. Eurozone inflation hits 2%, reaching ECB's target amid rate cut expectations. FT. Bloomberg. Germany's unemployment steady, but job vacancies drop amidst trade and geopolitical concerns. Link. UK food prices surge, driving overall shop price inflation for first time in a year. Reuters. Bloomberg. UK house prices see sharpest fall in over 2 years after discount ends. Reuters. UK manufacturing shows signs of recovery. Prices rise amid persistent challenges. Reuters. Bloomberg. South Korea's factory activity shrinks again in June, but decline slows. Reuters. South Korea's exports rise, driven by record semiconductor sales. Trade surplus widens. Bloomberg. Corporate, Apple eyes Anthropic or OpenAI AI to revamp Siri, a major shift in strategy. Bloomberg. Axios. Amazon nears robot majority, deploys over 1 million machines in warehouses. Link. Tesla deliveries expected to fall amid Musk backlash, rising competition, and EV market slowdown. Reuters. Tesla sales plummet in Sweden, Denmark as competition rises. Elon Musk's influence wanes. Reuters. Tesla increases Model 3 long-range price in China by $1,395. Reuters. Meta reorganizes AI efforts under new superintelligence labs. Scale AI's Wang to lead. Reuters. Microsoft sales chief to take sabbatical amid expected layoffs, organizational changes. Bloomberg. Boeing CFO Brian West resigns. Lockheed Martin's Jesus Malav to take over in August. Bloomberg. Renault to book 9.5 billion euros loss. Nissan stake accounting changes drive decision. FIT. Elon Musk's XAI raises $10 billion to challenge OpenAI, develop Grok chatbot. CNBC. Huawei open sources AI models seeking global adoption despite U.S. blacklist. CNBC. Banks support Trump's tax bill, seeing U.S. economic boost despite deficit worries. CNBC. Chinese automakers achieve record hybrid sales, gain ground in EU electric vehicle market. Bloomberg. Wolfspeed files bankruptcy, plans debt cuts supported by creditors. Renesas and U.S. CHIPS Act award. Bloomberg. Reuters. Circle seeks U.S. National Trust Bank charter following Anchorage Digital Bank's approval. Bloomberg. Reuters. Hershey to remove synthetic dyes from snacks amid state regulations. Health concerns Bloomberg. Ad agencies face slow growth adjusting to AI era. Barclays says link. Middle East oil giants Saudi Aramco. ADNOC scale back acquisitions amid revenue drop. FT. Judge dismisses Colonis's U.S. antitrust claims against SAP but allows refiling. Bloomberg. Geopolitics. Trump identifies Oracle-led group as TikTok buyer. Xi approval crucial for U.S. deal. Bloomberg. Netanyahu to meet Trump at White House amid Gaza war. Hostage release pressure. Bloomberg. Reuters. Trump lifts Syria sanctions, offering war-torn nation a path to normalization with the West. Axios. Iran's nuclear program. Political considerations, not technical, complicate weapon pursuit. Link. Trump reinstates hardline U.S. policy on Cuba, reversing Biden's eased restrictions. Link. Markets, U.S. dollar slides, marking worst start to a year since 1973, despite easing trade tensions. NY Times. German bonds seen as safe haven as U.S. debt concerns and Treasury volatility rise. Reuters. Taiwan dollar surges, becoming Asia's top performer amid foreign inflows. U.S. dollar selling. Bloomberg. FT. China increases overseas investment quota as UN pressure eases, dollar weakens. Bloomberg. Hedge fund bets help propel U.S. big bank shares on rate cuts and deregulation optimism. Bloomberg.
There's more. All right. S&P futures, they are up by 4% or down by 0.4%. Excuse me, not 4%. Tuesday pre-market trading follows S&P and Nasdaq setting fresh record closes on Monday. S&P closed out its best quarter since quarter four 2023. European markets mostly lower after a largely stronger Asian session. Treasuries firmer across the curve. Curve flattening, yield down 4 to 5 basis points on the long end. 10-year now down 6 of the last 7 sessions. Dollars down by 0.4 near the worst levels. Some notable weakness coming versus the yen. Gold is up by 1.7, Bitcoin down 1.3, and WTI is up by 0.9 after reversing overnight weakness. Fairly quiet today in terms of trade with the countdown to 9th of July. Financial Times reported overnight that the White House may be seeking phased out deals and agreements in principle to try to hit that deadline. Possible scale back in trade aspirations comes after yesterday's somewhat harder tone. Bloomberg said that EU and US could be close to a deal accepting a universal 10% tariff, but looking for some sector exemptions. Japan also signaled it would not sacrifice its agriculture sector after Trump said Japan could get a letter after assigning tariff rates due to their unwillingness to accept U.S. rice imports. Elsewhere, a lot of headline noise this morning on progress of the big beautiful bill. Still unclear whether the current version will pass after nearly 20 hours and amendments and debates. Focus on the moment of this Senator Murkowski and Collins and Senator Paul Antilles already potentially in the no column. Big event today with Fed Chair Powell at the Sintra Central Bank Annual Conference in Portugal. Not expected to stray much from his recent patience mantra, though possible he could acknowledge alternative views from the other Fed policymakers. Today, economic calendar to bring ISM manufacturing, final PMI manufacturing, construction spending in May jolts jobs opening. June employment data cycle continues tomorrow with ADP private payrolls, and Thursday non-farms, which are seen printing near 115,000. Wow, Tesla China chief to oversee. Is he leaving or joining? I don't know at Tesla. Then Tesla lower after critical Trump Truth Social post. Also thoughts that the company could post another decline in quarterly deliveries tomorrow. Reports about Amazon nearing the point of having more robots than humans working in warehouses. Boeing announced CFO transition effective August 15th. PKG announced deal to acquire GEF containerboard business. MSM, EPS, and revenue slightly ahead of consensus. Average daily sales better than expected. PRGS earnings beat and revenue only in line. Also announced acquisition of AI firm Nuclea. DXCM lower along with other CGM and fusion pump manufacturers after CMS proposed competitive bidding, and Wolf Monday evening filed voluntary Chapter 11, expects to emerge in quarter 3. Wow, Habibi, you see that? Wow, so much news. There is more, Habibi, just for you. I get you play in the morning. We go. I get you all of the stock and make a move. Here you go, Habibi. Yalla. Happy make a July 4th. Wow. Okay, LVS, they're up by 6%. All the China and All the China hotel plays, they went crazy. If you don't know that, that's a big theme this morning. Macau June numbers, they killed it. SW is up by 3.8 in reaction to PKG acquiring Containerboard. PKG is up as well. RKLB is up by 3.2. Snap is up by 2.8. Hood is up by 2.1. Circle is up by 1.3. Applies for National Trust Bank. Hasbro up 1.9. Goldman Sachs. And then the Robinhood thing, bro. They called it to catch a token. I already told you the whole catch a predator. Why did they do this shit on a fucking island? Anyways. MLCO 8.4 Macau June numbers. Win is up 5 off Macau June numbers. Qubits up 3.7. Completes 400 million at the money equity offering. GENI is up by 2.9. Truist initiates buy. MSM up 2.6. PRCH up 2.1. B Riley initiates buy. IONS up 2.0. Barclays upgrade. Legion up 1.9. Updated label for Carvitiki following FDA update. APLS up 1.7, 300 million royalty from Sobi. Wolf is up 88 on bankruptcy. BMNR up 43. That was the one yesterday. Tom Lee. ATAI up 21. Phase 2B study. ADAG 9.7, 25 million strategic investment from Sanofi. METC up 7.2. Highlighted updates of PIA for Brookmine. TRVI up 5.9. Cantor initiates overweight. DGXX up 5.7. June production highlights. TOI 4.9. Oncology Institute. Silver Summit Health Plan partner to provide oncology to 80,000 Medicaid members in Nevada. Lumen up 4. Gold and silver related stocks trading higher, trading lower. AVAV down 7, proposed 750 million common stock offering. Tesla down 6.2 on the threat of the CEO getting deported. Dexcom down 4.4. CMS proposes competitive bidding. AMRZ down 1.6. Deutsche Bank initiates buy at Goldman Sachs. Snow down 1.1. Coldman removes from conviction buy list. DYN down 10. Discloses 275 million loan agreement. Tandem down 6.7. CMS proposes competitive bidding. AMC down 6.5. Transaction support agreement with key creditor groups. IREN down 4.1. Reached 50 EH's mid-year target. PRGS down 3.1. Provides Q3 guidance. Updates full-year guide. SG down 3.0. TD Cohen downgrade. CLSK down 2.4. B Riley initiates buy. GNTA down 17. Updates on TEM GBM studies of Temrafron. And QMCO down 11. And INMB down 8.7. Downgrades at Lucid Capital. Wow! That is all of the play. You make a laugh. I hope you laugh, but I tell you the truth, Habibi. This is not a joke. The guy, the Robin Hood, they say to catch a token, and then they all dress up and go to an island. I say very predatory. This not, you make the joke too easy. Too easy. And then this guy, you see this is so, and how come the Tesla, it's real, the Tesla! Elon citizen 2002. What do you mean? My dad longer citizenship than Elon Musk. What are you going to? They going to deport him. Why why Donald? Donald. This you make the joke funny, but this should not be funny, Donald. Anyways. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. My dad has been a citizen longer than Elon Musk. Just that's crazy to me. You know that? I don't even think my dad says a Tesla. He still thinks Tesla is spelt with a Z, bro. And he's been a citizen longer. I don't know. If I was on the billboard. So, Chad, either way, we got like 10 minutes, a little bit lower than that. That is all of the news. That is the plays. You let me know what you need. But other than that, if you have any questions, now would be the time. Otherwise, we're going to get into the pledge in about 5 to 6 minutes. Again, Jerome Powell is right at the bell. So maybe we should move on over right now. I didn't even think about that. So maybe we should get it ready. So I'll get is there any good questions? Does anybody have a good question this morning? Is there anything pressing? A good one? I always like a good question, bro. So I don't know. Other than that, I think we might have to move on. I forgot Powell is right at the ding. Markets need to die. I have too much cash. Okay, calm down. You know there's motherfuckers since like 2005. Even maybe 2009. They've been saying the same shit, dog. You know that? I have known people my whole entire life. I swear to you, I was a baby, and now I wasn't a baby. I was a middle schooler, a teenager. I've been an adult, and they said the same shit the whole time. They it has to come down. It's gonna come down. I got all this cash. It's gonna be a recession. I'm like, you've seen it once. literally happened one time and never again. And that was it. And then that was the one time you were like, nah, we gonna fade it. So now look at what happened. And now meanwhile, Republicans spend money like Democrats, but now the other Republicans are like, wait a minute, they've always done that, and now we all confused. But either way, Elon Musk is scared of the truth. So is Donald Trump. What? I'm just kidding. I have people fucking with me on Twitter, so I'm taking their strategy. Just say ridiculous shit to get a reaction. You know what I'm saying? You're scared of the truth, Elon. Hey, Donald Trump, y'all scared of the truth. You racists. Yeah, see, and then I'm gonna get a response. That's why I'm gonna try it. I've never tried it before, so let's see. I don't know. I've heard some good reviews of this strategy. But other than that, any other one? Don Lemon. I think Don Lemon is grooming Harry. But other than that, that's a side bar. Why am I having so much fun this morning? No, watch out. I don't know. Some of you might not be ready for this in the AM, bro. I don't know. But either way, any final ones? No final questions? Y'all just letting me fucking speed run jokes over here. Okay, I guess it's an easy week, man, with all-time highs and, again, the politics. So other than that, my friends, are you ready? Game time. All jokes aside, baby. You know that. And it's funny, bro. I could make fun of a lot of different things. And there's a lot of things, like I even said with these jokes today, they're all grounded in the reality of what's going on, bro. And it's kind of funny because I think it's hilarious how much as a society and how much I've seen people support war and conflict and so many things. We have taken for granted the freedom that we all enjoy every single day. We have taken for granted the sacrifice that many American men and women have made so all of us could enjoy this level of freedom of speech and many other things, man. And it's very, very important. That's why, bro, all being said, before we chase a dollar, before anything, bro, we got to pay homage to a very special group that has made the sacrifice that most of us never have and ever will. And I am talking about the veterans of the United States of America. So on behalf of the people here, the people not here, we want to give a huge special shout out, active servicemen, past servicemen, anybody who has served this country, even the families, for real. Thank you, and God bless you. And if anybody should be getting the long term and taking advantage of all of this content and everything we're doing, bro, if anybody should be asking, is this house overpriced? What do you think? You veterans, that should be you, and we would love to help you, and we don't want anything back because you have already given enough for all of us. And I hope all of you that have never served and all of you who walk this land, whether you pay taxes or not, I really hope that you recognize that you have this because of others, bro, and we should always honor that. And we, as a society, bro, if we can't honor the people who have given up everything, we have already failed. So veterans and those of you out there, man, I hope y'all show this love and just thank you. God bless every single one of you, and big shout out to anybody else out there giving back to their local communities. Doctors, nurses, teachers, firefighters, police officers, the janitors, the coaches, the garbage men. God bless every single one of you, and thank you for making your communities run as well too, baby. But ladies and gentlemen, please rise up. Place your right hand over your heart. Say it with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, baby. Son of the judge! Oh, it's game time, baby. Oh, no. Oh, Chad Adonia. God bless you, baby. God bless you. God bless you. So, Chad, are you ready? All right, I think we gotta go. That's it, bro. Fully game time, and then Jerome Powell right at the bell. So get ready for it, but that is all I got. We've already gone over everything. So get ready for a nice Tuesday, baby. God bless Chad Adonia. And listen, bro, before you go, I just want you out loud. out loud. I want you in the privacy of your own home. I want you to say it's going to be a good day. I want you to say I am blessed. Okay, I'm about to hit you with that Disney cliche bullshit. I don't care, bro. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. Shout out to the vets. And my brother, you better wake up and start telling yourself. You know what you better hear it in your voice. Oh yeah, declare it. That's what I'm talking about. Amen. So God bless you all. You're going to have a great day today. You know that? It's going to be amazing. You need to say it. You need to stop hearing it, and I need you to start saying it. Oh, yeah. God bless you, baby. Get ready. I'll see you in Gen Pop. Let's see if Powell is going to lie on stand again. Woo!